So it's 6:01. Ms. Jones, would you like to start?
There's our feedback on it.
Oh, do I have to?
Oh,
Okay, do I have to be
this
louder?
feels very
Okay.
official.
Can everybody hear me? I'm sorry. Get her a mic.
Yeah.
I can shout.
You're good.
Okay. All right. We're gonna call this meeting to order at 6:01 p.m. My name is Rebecca Young, and I am your PTO president. I have two kids at Rock Prairie. I have a third grader, Grace, and I have a first grader, Finn. We have been at this school for I think 5 years. My daughter started in the Head Start PPCB classroom, so I feel like we've been here forever. I'm gonna let everyone over here introduce themselves real quickly, so until we get into the rest of the stuff on the agenda. Okay. Yes, we're gonna go in order.
Okay. My name is Becca Johnson. I am the staff appreciation coordinator and vice president and room parent coordinator. And I have a child here that's in third grade and three others at two other schools.
Hi, my name is Erin Ferris. I have a fourth grade son, Will, here at Rock Prairie, and also a second grade daughter, Hallie, here. I am your secretary, and I also help with fundraising. And perhaps my favorite role is co-chair with Rebecca for the fourth grade variety show.
We love it. Well, we'll accept new chairs.
Yes, that's right. If you want to get involved, let us know.
My name is Nicole Fowler, and I am our treasurer. This is my fourth year to be the treasurer for our PTO board. Kristen Howell is right here in the picture. She is my shadow, I don't know, what's your title? Elect, treasurer-elect. That's the official title. And so she is shadowing and learning and will be taking it over gradually this year and then 100% next year. So I'm happy to have her. But I have 4 children in the district. My eldest is a junior at the high school, College Station High School. I have a son in 8th grade at the middle school where I'm working. And then I have a 6th grader at Cypress Grove. And then I have a 3rd grader, my baby, here at Rock Prairie. I actually taught here at Rock Prairie before I had children. So Rock Prairie is very near and dear to my heart. And I'm really happy to see all of you guys here tonight.
I'm Kendra Graff. I am your communications chair, and I have a second grade son here. So, and then I've got a preschooler who will be here next year.
Okay. I'm really glad to see everyone here. If you haven't signed in, go ahead and do so. We've got coffee and cookies, and if you have children, we have childcare provided over there. We have 3 shutters coming to babysit our kids tonight. Okay. So back to school. This week we have our Booster-thon starting tomorrow. Tomorrow is our huge pep rally. By show of hands, how many have participated in Booster-thon before? Okay, so not a lot. So Booster-thon is this really great company that comes in and pretty much puts on a fun run for our kids. And our kids raise money for each lap they run or just a general donation. And they make it fun and exciting for our kids, and they teach them character lessons throughout the whole entire week. And it's a really great to start in the beginning of the school year because it really promotes that classroom community that the teachers are also working on with building relationships among the students. That day of the fun run, your student will get their free t-shirt. So the t-shirts that we talked about on back to school nights, your kids will receive the t-shirt on the morning of the run to wear on the run. They're going to put on their t-shirts. We're going to make they get a little pledge map on the back, and we mark them off as they run laps. We will need volunteers to kind of cheer our kids on during those times and to be pledge markers. And it's what else do we need volunteers? Those are pretty much the 2 live markers. And we will need volunteers for our color run for our 4th grade students. If the 4th graders meet their goal this year, they get a color run at the end of the day. And so we're really excited, and we're hoping that is something that we can continue on with Booster-thon, because it's something the younger grades can kind of look up to. When we're in 4th grade, we get this fun color run.
And that's new. We've never done the color run before, so we thought that would be fun to kind of energize the 4th graders. If the color run does make, we will need help. They'll do water for the kids out because it'll be outside. And
The
so-
others will be inside.
Yes,
yes.
which is nice. We're the only school who does it inside in the gym, and I have to say it's kind of
Oh,
fun.
it's so nice.
Because it's air conditioned and it's
It's
loud,
loud.
it's festive. It just really, it's like a pep rally.
Yeah.
It's fun. Our other school events that we have coming up are our Spirit Night, our back to school Spirit Night. We have Pancakes and PJs, which is coming up in the fall in October, which we've done in past years around the holiday season in December, and we decided to move it up to October. But this year we're doing something really exciting where we're kind of bringing a field trip to you guys. We are going to turn the gym into a natural history museum. We're having a company come called Dinosaur George, and they bring in real dinosaur bones and, pretty much transform the gym into a museum. It'll be open. Your kids will go through it on the Friday with the teachers, and then it'll be open to the parents and the community on Saturday morning. And we'll serve pancakes, and we'll need help with that as well. So there'll be sign-up sheets for that. The other thing I wanted to say, for our gift to our school from last year from our excess funds, we bought beautiful library furniture, and we had to have a chance to go see it. I really think you should. If you haven't seen our library before, it was kind of these teeny tiny tables with these teeny tiny chairs, and it's really transformed into our space into a multifunctional room for both kids and adults to enjoy, and we're really proud of it.
It's very nice furniture. So
Yes.
it's solid wood furniture that should last the duration at Rock Creek.
Yes.
It was a good investment.
Yes. And so now I'm going to go turn it over to Ms. Jones, our principals.
Normally I wouldn't come up here, but if I make them be on the video, so I just want to say welcome. Thank you all for being here. We've had an amazing start to the school year, and lots of that is in credit to you all, and the way that you've prepared your children to come to school this year, what you're doing in the mornings to get them here, being patient with our pickup. It really is going very smoothly, and it's just been a great start to the year. So we're excited. Dinosaur George is our museum that's coming. It's just come about in the past couple of weeks. It was an idea we had that we said, let's go for it and see if we can do it. We're actually, PTO is funding part of that experience, and money that you guys help us raise for box tops, all those little things you cut off of everything and send back, is actually going to fund the other half. So we are super excited about that, to call Pancakes and PJs Morning at the Museum instead of Night at the Museum. So we're excited about that. I think at the beginning of the year, that's really all we have. All I want to say right now is just thank you, because other principals, it's funny, we all kind of share war stories at the beginning of the year, and I don't have any to share with you. Like, everything's been good, so I'm just kind of sitting back and saying, yeah, Rock Prairie's so awesome. So thank you, and your kids are great. They're doing great. So come by and see me if you need anything. Is there anything else?
Ms. McMurray, she's our teacher representative for all of our teachers at Rock Prairie.
Okay, but I might have a new job when Hollywood sees this. I may be recruited because, Okay, I'm a first grade teacher. My name is Andrea McMurray. I've been here for 17 years, and I've taught second grade for 10 years and first grade. This is my 7th year. Love it. And I want to echo Ms. Jones. It's been a fabulous start to the school year, and your kids are fantastic. Ms. Young has asked me to talk to you guys about other ways that you can get involved. And most of the classroom teachers, as you know, back to school night, they had signups, and you've probably seen emails about, if you'd like to be a room mom or help with field trips or volunteer in certain ways. Just wanted to talk to you just briefly about other ways you could volunteer. There'll be some like projects that you could pick up and take home if you want to cut or color or collate or help staple. Basically, the teachers will get things ready, and these will be things that you can very quickly pick up, take home, do at home, and bring back for the teachers. There's also been a need in fourth grade. The fourth grade language arts teachers are really looking for someone with some kind of a background that can explain what polio is. They're reading this story called Small Moments, and what they would like is if someone with a medical background or someone with experience with maybe a family member or something like that with polio could kind of talk more about that, just to enrich the understanding of the fourth graders. Ms. Springer is looking for help with her kindergarten class on Fridays. And other than that, all the teachers say that you all have been fabulous and volunteering in many ways in the classrooms, and we just couldn't do this without you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Nicole, is it me? Okay, I'm up. Okay, if you had a chance, and we probably ran out because I made 25 copies, but if someone wants one, they can have. Oh, I didn't. Yeah. But you should have a. If you were able to get a copy of our this paper that looks like this, there is on the front side. If you look at this side first, the simpler side. Every month, I do a monthly report. And that's actually mine. Oh, sorry. Here, you take this one. Okay. There we go. So this is just
I can make more copies.
My only copy I have. I'm sorry. This is a good problem to have. It's a good problem to have. Usually I make 20 and throw 10 away. This is good. Okay, so every month I do a monthly report. This is simply our starting balance for the month, our ins and our outs, and then our final balance. Up at the top, you can see if we have any outstanding checks that haven't cleared. You can see what I've written checks for that month and what I've made deposits for. So this is just a snapshot of the month. And like if you see on the income, for instance, you see business sponsorships say $3,500. That doesn't mean that's our total business sponsorships because I might have deposited $500 the month before and I may deposit another $500 next month, but this is the ins and outs for the month. Does that make sense? Okay, the other side is it says budget at the top. This is before any numbers were input on the income or the expenses. This is the budget that we have voted on, okay? So if you look at the top, it says event/income. That is anything that we do that brings income in, okay? The bottom says expenses, and those are the events that we do not bring any income in. They're simply outs in our budget. But if you look at it, I can certainly sit down or email with any of y'all if you've got more detailed questions. But essentially, it just has the amount that we budgeted to make for that event. That first column, that is after expenses have come out, okay? So anyway, and so that's the budgeted. Then it'll show the expenses that were related to that, and then the net income, and then whether we were over or under budget. So right now you're going to see a lot of over and unders that are not accurate because those events have not occurred yet. Does that make sense? So the only thing that we've had go out, so our budget goes into effect August 1st. Yes, August 1st. Yeah. So we voted on it. Budget went into effect August 1st. So these are, we've only had t-shirt and sweatshirt sales. We've had sponsorships. We've had some money spent with the alumni scholarship. We award a scholarship in the spring to an alumni that's applied, and we choose one out of all that have applied, and that's $500 a year. So that student that won that or was awarded that scholarship in May, I was able to write the check to them this month because they have to show proof of enrollment in their college before we can write the check. So that went out. We've had some admin supply fees, and we've done some staff appreciation gifts, and then our staff gets, we bless our staff with some back to school staff shirts that they wear to the district rally when school starts. So our PTO funds that, which is, when we came in, they weren't getting staff shirts. So we're happy to be able to do that for them. So it was pretty simple this month, but one thing I wanted to talk to you more specifically about is our sponsorships. We are very blessed with a community that supports our schools in our district. And we have had 30, what is that? Now I'm blanking.
25 families.
25 families. Yeah. So we've had 25 families at Rock Prairie that, and probably many of you in this room, that sponsored our shirts. So we do family sponsorships at $100, and when that family sponsors, they get their name or their child's name on the back of our shirt. So you'll see them when your child comes home in their t-shirts, you'll see the names. That is such a gift to our PTO. I mean, it's 2,500, 25 families. So that, and then we have businesses in our community that sponsor at a $500 level. So we've been blessed with that. So if you see, we always like to encourage you to go to those businesses and choose those businesses that are on the back of our shirts, so that, and let them know that you're from Rock Prairie PTO and that you appreciate them sponsoring us, because that's how every student in our school receives a free shirt. As well as we are able to use those funds for other things too, if we have a surplus in those sponsorships over our t-shirts. We usually do an appreciation party for the staff, and then it rolls over into other things that, if we need. So like buying the library furniture at the end of the year.
Yes.
So the stage curtain was one of our gifts. The sound system in here was a gift. So we are able to bless our school, and we appreciate y'all. So I think that's it. If you ever have any questions about money, if wondering if you've paid for something or not paid for something, or you're not understanding why we spent this chunk of money on something, please contact me. Kristen and I are working on that together this year, and we will answer your questions. We want to be transparent, as transparent as possible with our funds. So feel free to ask questions. That's it.
Right. Yeah, I think that's it. Great. Thank you.
Yes. Okay, so just a little bit of information about what I'm doing here and how we track everything that goes on at PTO meetings. We keep minutes of all of our meetings. It usually takes me about 48 hours after the meeting to finish the minutes, and then it takes us a couple days of sending it back and forth and just making sure that we've got all of the details right, that we have everything in it that we want to have in it, and then we post them on our website. We don't make copies of them for the meetings just because it's an expense we've tried to cut out. So we can put them easily on the website. It doesn't cost us anything. We can put the link to that on our Facebook page. So it's a way for us to save money. But they will always be up there within 1 week, if not a shorter period of time afterwards. And now also, apparently, you'll be able to watch us live on television somehow later. So maybe Nicole was joking earlier that no one reads the minutes anyway. So
We're up to 7 viewers, not in the
Oh, well, welcome to
Welcome.
our 7 viewers.
It's probably everybody in this room
No.
watching it to see.
Right, they're following along. So anyway, that's the details with our minutes. Also, I will mention that on our PTO website are the guidelines for how we run the meetings, what we have to vote on, when we need a quorum, all of that sort of thing. So if that's something that you want to know more about, all of those guidelines are also on our website. So you can pop over there, and in the minutes will be all of the links that we talk about today, the email addresses, the website, the Facebook page, all of the signups for volunteer things. Those will all be in the minutes too.
It's actually a very, very valuable resource. I was just giving Erin a hard time because she's a
People
writer
really
and
do
she
read
spends
that.
a long time on these minutes getting them all perfect. But so yes, it's a very valuable resource.
Oh, I know you're just.
Yes, I was.
And then the other thing that I wanted to mention, which doesn't necessarily tie into my position, but we thought about it earlier today. For those of you who are new to Rock Prairie or you just don't have one, if you were interested in a key fob, does anybody have, do you have a key fob on yours? I was gonna say, if somebody has, it looks like this, and it allows you to easily scan in the office. Ooh, on the camera. Excellent.
There it is.
It allows you to, the first time you buy one, they cost $2. You can get them from Megan in the office, and they link your driver's license to your key fob so that anytime you show up on any campus in the district, they can swipe your card and you can get in. So if you forgot your license or you walk up here or something like that, every campus throughout the district. So it does make it a little bit easier to get in and out, and it'll stay with you from the time that your child starts kindergarten until they've graduated. So if you're interested in one of those, you can get them for $2. That just recoups the cost that we pay for them in the office.
Yeah. And I think we need to vote and approve the meetings from May of last year.
Yes.
So who would like to second? First.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
First.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. That was simple. And now, Kendra, do you have anything to report?
I was just gonna say, check the Facebook, the website. The website's rockprairiepto.org. And then I've also, if you filled out that purple form, we've got everybody's names in the system. So if you have not received the e-news this week, I probably don't have your email. So stop by, make sure I get that so that you're in touch with all the communication, everything that we're sending out. There's a lot going out already and more to come. So
Yes, and I will have to say, if you are chairing one of our committees or need volunteers for something, Kendra is the person that you contact, and you will tell her everything that you need, and she will write it up for you and send it out. And so, just an FYI in that area. Okay, I think we can move on to some new business. Melissa Melnick, she was the former PTO president, and she is not able to be here this evening. And she is running Boosterthon this week. And I guess I did not mention that tomorrow after our pep rally, your kids will come home with their pledge books, and they will sign online, and you can get votes, not votes, sorry, I'm thinking of America's Got Talent.
We're in that mode now.
Your child can get pledges, and it's all done online. So if you have family like me who live all out of state, everyone pledges to them online. They don't ever send us cash or checks. But if you do, we will take them. We will take money of any kind. So they will do that, and each day that they will earn prizes. So for every dollar they get, they end up with a new prize. But even if they don't get any money, just by logging on to boosterthon.com and registering your student, they still get a free prize. And it's
a $1 per lap pledge.
$1 per lap pledge.
So every $1 per lap pledge extra more they get is when they increase their prize levels. But it is important to go ahead and register their pledge book, because that gets them that initial, and they will be very thankful that you do that for them. So that's helpful.
And what I like about this fundraiser, and we've been doing it since my daughter was in kindergarten, is that every child gets to participate. And the kindergarten gets, not besides the kindergarten, but the pre-K and Head Start also get to participate in the fun run. So I encourage you to come out next Friday and watch. Even if you don't want to help and volunteer, just come and watch and cheer on the students. It's a lot of fun.
What time is the pep rally?
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock. Yeah. So some of you would like to attend the pep rally tomorrow just to see what the. Yeah,
It's a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun. And Miss Jones and Miss Hanneth also give the kids an incentive for reaching their goals. I guess the kids were submitting them this today, and they are going to choose from the best one. Last year, I think there was it pie in the face? Was it?
Last year we did about 5 things at
Yeah.
one time.
Yeah.
The year before that, we worked from the roof. We climbed
Yes.
up onto the roof and worked.
And
And
the
it
year
was terrifying.
Slime the year before.
Yeah,
Slime the
slime the
year
year
before.
before. And we got off the roof. A fire truck came and put us in the bucket to get off the roof. And that was even more terrifying than being on the
The
roof.
kids loved it
The
though.
kids love it.
And
I mean,
good.
all the kids get to watch this happen, and what better way to
Yeah.
kind of start off the year?
We've gotten very interesting suggestions so far from your students. So
Yeah. So staff appreciation, I'm going to leave that to Becca Johnson and Rachel Richmond.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
At the beginning, the first week of school, HEB graciously donated goodies. So every day during the week, they got some goodie with some cheesy little saying to hope to encourage them and just get them excited about the new year. And HEB is very good about that. They love our teachers. We will have Sonic Drink Day on September 21st. And there is a sign up genius that has gone out. You can find it on the Facebook page. It went out in the newsletter.
The weekly emails have all of these
Yes.
links as well.
Yes. So if you're interested, I tout that it is one of the shortest volunteer opportunities that you can do. So if you want to volunteer, but you have about this much time, then sign up because it is such a blessing for you to go in and hand that teacher that drink. They're like a kid at Christmas. I mean, you really do make their day, especially if they forgot that it was that day. That seems to just really, and there's don't know, 6 or 7. So it's not a big opportunity, but if you're interested and have the time, please sign up. We also have, through all of the fundraisers that we've done, the generous funds that we have, we are able to gift all of the staff members, so all 84 staff members, with a birthday card. It's a $5 gift card to Sonic, and they get it every month of their birthday. We put them in their boxes or personally hand deliver them. So it's a very sweet opportunity to just to come up and say happy birthday. So and they really seem to enjoy that. To piggyback on to Ms. McMurray as room parent coordinator, if you are interested in being a room parent, please speak with your teacher. Ask them what they expect, what they desire. Some teachers have a detailed list of how they want their parties to go. Like, you don't even have to guess. They just tell you what to do and you implement it. Some of them want you to get a little bit more creative if that's your thing. But just ask the teacher. But we have some teachers that still don't have room parents. So if you're at all interested, maybe grab a friend and say, okay, you're going to help me. And we're going to co-parent, room parent the classroom. But it really is a gift for the teacher to have that help. And it really is just planning the 3 parties. We have one for the fall, one winter, and one at Valentine's.
Can I add to that too? I think people, if you haven't done it before, often are afraid of that sort of job because you're thinking, oh my gosh, I have to plan 3 parties. All of the work is done for you. All of the documents already exist. Yes. You can literally cut the verbiage and put it into an email to send to the parents in your classroom. So it is not as big of an undertaking as you might initially think in hearing that. Yes. So I don't want people to be discouraged just because that sounds like a big project. It really is a little bit of legwork leading up to the 3 parties that we have during the year, and then being there to make sure that the party goes smoothly on those 3 Fridays of the year. Yeah. But it isn't as daunting, I think, as it sometimes sounds.
Right. And I have a bunch of templates of different things, of how to plan an ice cream party, how to plan a fall party, how to plan pretty much any party you could think of. For gifting teachers for their birthdays or Christmas. I have all the verbiage for that. So I've tried to make it as easy on y'all as possible, because I know when I had littles, I thought, oh no, I don't want that position. That's too much. And now look back on it and go, oh, I could have totally done that. But so anyway, if you're interested, you can check with me, check with your teacher. But I really encourage you to do that. And then lastly, for VIPs, if you have not gone to CSISD's website and signed up for, signed the volunteer application, you need to do that, because if you want to be able to volunteer in the classroom, if you want to be able to go on field trips, you need to have done that.
Is that every year?
Yes, every year. Yeah. So if you did it last year and you're thinking, oh, I've already done it, you have to do a brand new one every year. So, and it just takes a few minutes.
Yes. The worst thing is, you don't want to avoid showing up for your field trip and not going through in time, because it takes, I think, about a week for them to go through and approve it. So I just encourage you to go ahead and
get it
knock it out
now.
And no news is good news.
Yes.
They don't send you a confirmation. They don't send you a congratulations letter. You're just, you're done. So, okay, that's all I got. I'm done.
Okay. Sponsorship info. Wendy Flynn, she has been our sponsorship coordinator for the last few years. She has a son who's going into 4th grade, or is in 4th grade this year, so she will be leaving Rock Prairie at the end of this year. She sends out, during the summer, she sends out letters to companies asking them to sponsor the back of our shirts. So we will be looking for someone to kind of take that over if that's something you would be interested in. It doesn't take long, and I think she mainly emailed the companies this year instead of handing them a letter, and then they say, yeah, we want to sponsor Rock Prairie. They send us a check, and then you're done. And then you're done, and you're done before school starts, because I need that information by the first day of school. So if that is something that interests you or would like to know more about, please contact me. The other, I guess, Spirit Nights. Marion back there, you want to raise your hand? She is our Spirit Night coordinator. She coordinates all of our Spirit Nights that are we do throughout the year. Our first one is Chick-fil-A on September 13th, and that is always our biggest spirit night. It's a lot of fun. It's like a back to school kickoff dinner with all of our friends and our teachers. Chick-fil-A is very gracious and donates like 15. Depends on it's a sliding scale. So we always do really well.
What'd you say?
Oh, 20%. Okay. And you don't actually have to eat inside the restaurant for us to get that money. You can go through the drive-through as well. Just tell them that it's for Rock Prairie. And after Chick-fil-A, Marion, where's the next one going to be?
What's after Chick-fil-A?
McDonald's. So yeah, here to turn in the seats. Oh yes, and don't forget we'll have this table set up, and I'm actually going to see if our BoosterThon people want to come out on that night too, to come help out. Just hand in the receipts, and it's a lot of fun. Miss McMurray is always there. Miss Jones and Miss Hannah is always there. It's just a really great way to see everyone outside of school, and my kids always love going. And then
kids are very excited when they see us outside.
Oh yeah,
Yes. Confused and then excited.
yeah.
Last year at our college, I used to go to the line being all day full until 8 o'clock.
Yes, that is true. This one, our first one at Chick-fil-A, I mean, everybody comes out.
Oh,
It's-
absolutely. And we're one of the busiest spirit nights that Chick-fil-A ever gets. So they bring, the first time we did it there, they were shocked and weren't at all prepared. And now they know when we schedule, they have extra people working.
They handle us well.
They have the snake through the rest of the restaurant so the line can keep moving. And so they really do handle it well. But yes, it will be crowded. So plan for that.
But also fun.
Yes, yes. I didn't make it sound negative. Fabulous. Great fun.
Well, great. Well, thank you. So if you have any questions about Spirit Night, and we ask for Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, we sometimes need volunteers to come and collect receipts, and that's just about an hour of your time because we can usually have enough people to rotate through. And I think, Andrea already included it? Yes, in the weekly email. So our next event, and I'm going to talk really briefly about this, and then I'm going to hand it over to Jessica. This year, Jessica Matthews came to me and said, I want to redo the butterfly garden, which for all of you who are not new here, this butterfly garden is really a treasure to our students and our faculty. Our students love to go out there. They love to eat with our parents out there. They love to explore. I think for them, it's like kind of like a little extra recess when they're having lunch with you, or like a little getaway. But it's kind of, we used to have a lady who would come and work on it on her own. She didn't have any children at Rock Prairie anymore, but for some reason she had to stop. I think she was just getting older and it was too much for her. So Jessica Matthews decided to come and take it over. And I am so very thankful for her. She is so knowledgeable in this area. And when we were talking, because she has been working all summer long, and she'll be like, I'm out here and it's 105 degrees out. And I'm like, go you. But we thought it would be a good way for our students to kind of give back to Rock Prairie. And so we decided to make our first ever service day, which is coming up this Saturday, which I'm very excited about. My children and a lot of our children always see us serving others, and I just think it's a great opportunity for them to kind of give back. So it is this Saturday morning. A sign up went out, and I encourage you to sign up on that sheet because we're trying to gauge how many people are interested in coming. And then
the link was in the email I sent everybody today.
Ms. Jones also sent out an email to all the parents. But I'm going to let Jessica explain the rest of it and everything that she plans to.
Come up here.
Yeah,
Yes.
As Rebecca said, I'm Jessica Matthews. I started last year coming to Miss Kissel's class. That was my daughter's teacher, just showing them monarch butterflies. I raise them at my house and in my garden. I was just like, I just want to plant some milkweed. And Miss Jones was like, what else do you want to do? I was like, I'll do whatever you want. And I walked away with the keys to the garden. And so we have been up here. It doesn't look like much now, but it looks a lot better than what it did. So it's been a huge improvement. I'm really excited for the service day. My kids come out here with me. They love planting things. They love pulling weeds. So if your kids are like being outside, they will love to do this. And please be sure to sign up. The city is actually going to donate a seed packet for every student who comes. So I need a good count so I can tell the city manager, hey, how many kids we have. And we actually have several community businesses that are very excited about this. They have donated plants. They have given me wholesale prices of these plants. And it's just something really fun to see the community coming together. They're just like, oh, I didn't even know they had a garden. Like, you should come by and see it. And it's really awesome to get the community involved. And also a lot of the gardening clubs. I went to a butterfly meeting this summer and told them a little bit about our garden, what we're hoping to accomplish. And we actually have several of the gardening clubs are like, we want to donate plants. We have volunteers who want to come out. Let us know, because their garden club, they are required to volunteer. And they're like, that will be our volunteer hours. So we're hoping throughout the school year, I'm hoping I can go with Ms. Jones and plan service days for those clubs to come out and just work in our garden. It needs a lot of love, but I'm hoping by the end of the year, it will be something great for everybody to enjoy.
Thank you. So I want to add that we kind of have, like, we've talked about having a long-term goal of kind of making the butterfly garden not only like a place that we can sit outside and enjoy it while we're eating lunch with our students, but also as like an outdoor classroom. Someone is going to build a butterfly house where we're going to have the chrysalises and be able to release these butterflies and have kind of a seek and find inside the garden for the kids to come out and find the butterflies or find different parts of the butterflies and the different plants. And so we're really excited. We know this is not going to be an overnight thing or next year thing, but we're hoping by the time my 1-year-old leaves Rock Prairie that it will be completed. So the other, I'm just going to go through here. So our book fair is coming up in October. If you all remember, probably have the Scholastic Book Fair when you were younger. They still come around. Our librarian, Miss Whitty, she always asks for a co-chair or two to kind of help out with the book fair. It's just a matter of coordinating volunteers, decorating the outside, coordinating the teachers to go into the classrooms, and that's about it, really mainly it. It's fun. I love it. I love helping the kids search for the books that they're finding. I love the kids that come with their lunch money that they saved up all week in pennies and nickels and what can I buy. So it's really fun and exciting. And if you're interested in co-chairing with Miss Whitty, I asked you to either contact me or Miss Whitty, and we will get you in contact with each other. I have someone who said they might be interested. So if you're thinking you want to do it, but you don't want to do it alone, I think if I enticed her with a partner, that she would be more inclined to go ahead and do it. Our other PTO needs at this moment, and there's a lot, but right now we're looking for a room mom coordinator. Becca has been doing it for many, many years, and she's fabulous at it, but she has recently taken a job here at Rock Prairie, and so I need to take something off her plate because she does do a lot for our school, and now that she's working and she has 4 amazing kids that also need her at home. So if that is something that you're interested in, contact us. And then the other one is fundraising. Yes, we do the Boosterthon, and that is really our main fundraiser. And my goal with Boosterthon, and all of our goals with Boosterthon, is so we don't have to do many fundraisers throughout the year. Our other main one that we do in spring is our Spellathon, and that is an in-house fundraiser. We put it on ourselves. We keep all the money to ourselves, and it's an easy fundraiser because the teachers get involved, and it's really just a spelling test that the kids raise money for pledges. We try not to do many product fundraisers, but if we're not reaching what we need to reach, we'll have to do that, and that's where we're looking for someone to kind of help with our product fundraiser and with Spellathon.
Now, if we hit Boosterthon out of the park, those can go right.
Yes, those can go right.
Now, Spellathon has been at Rock Prairie for many,
Yes,
many years. And that's just pledges for words spelled correctly on a spelling test.
Yes.
So it's a simple thing.
It's a simple fundraiser, and it's in-house. Erin has done it for the past few years. But a fundraiser, last year. I'm sorry. Well, it was something. If fundraising is something that you're interested in, or if you would like to become involved in Boosterthon and seeing what that's all about, contact me, and I'll get you right in the next few days. And throughout the year, we have multiple meetings with them leading up to this fundraiser. So we would like to get you involved if that's something that you would be interested in. The other thing is Kroger. If you have not signed up for Kroger Rewards, you know your little card. When you go to Kroger and you type in your number, you have your little card. If you log in, you can link the community rewards to Rock Prairie, and we get 10% every time you buy something at Kroger. And that is pretty much free money to our school. You don't have to do anything besides your normal grocery shopping. If you did it last year, it's sort of like the VIPS thing. You have to do it every year for it to kind of renew. But it takes 2 minutes to renew online. She'll tell you how many.
Yeah, so last year we made $2,182 from Kroger.
Yes.
And so that's almost more about the same as our spirit nights. And that's all of our spirit nights together. Yes. So Kroger it's very generous, and it's a very easy way for us to make money. So you shop there, and you do have to not redo it, but you do have to go back into your account and renew your link to our school to continue to do that.
So I just encourage you, because you really don't have to do anything besides shop. I wish Target still did this, because they just give us more money. But, so that is all I have for this evening. Does anyone have any questions or comments? The Pancakes and PTs is
Morning at the museum.
Morning at the museum. It is October 29th. Yes. And as for the party day, for what she was saying about the fall party, I mean, the kids are going to go through the museum itself the day before on the 28th. That's the fall party day. You really just need to provide cupcakes. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. I mean, they just
makes that party.
They just want cupcakes and juice. That's really.
And that's a dress up day.
Is it a dress up day?
You'll hear way more about it, but yes.
Okay.
She's got dress up days on the calendar.
That's the Friday of Red Ribbon Week, and every day that week is a dress up day. So Friday's going to be book character dress up day. So it'll be fun, because it'll be kind of like you get to wear a Halloween costume, but they really need to be book characters. So it'll be super fun. So we'll do that, and we'll have the museum. It'll be an enrichment day, critters, and the children will come home in a very different state. They will be so excited.
Is there any other questions or comments? Okay. If not, I'm gonna go ahead and adjourn this meeting at 6:44 p.m. I know you all have families at home. Oh, we have giveaways. Hold on. We love our giveaways.
Yet, though.
While you get giveaways, we're going to scan the crowd. Everybody wave.
Oh, yeah. Did everyone sign it? I'm really thankful that you all came out, and I mean, I just reached out to get involved. I will say I started getting involved my daughter's kindergarten year, and the friendships I've made from these ladies and from the other people and the teachers is something I really cherish and love about this school. We had the opportunity. We were building a new house last year, and I sat in Miss Jones' office and cried about leaving Rock Prairie. And then a house came on the market a few streets down, and we decided to stop building so my kids can continue to go to Rock Prairie. We went on sabbatical a few years ago, and my daughter said it when she came home. She said, Rock Prairie is my home. So, sweet grace.
Did we do the party dates? Did we say those out loud?
They're on the Rock Prairie webpage, which is something that was in the email I sent out today. There's a Google Calendar on the left, just on the home screen, and it has all of the dates that you'll need this month. You just click through it. So the Halloween party date is Friday the 28th. Right, Katina?
Right.
Then there's a holiday party.
December 20th.
December the 20th, and then there's a Valentine's party
February 14th.
on the 14th this year.
Thank
Perfect.
Well, Miss Hannah, she's our vice principal over there, and I'm going to make her pick a number from 1 to 24. 12. Okay. Kinsey Birch.
Come on up, you get to pick a prize.
Yeah.
Come on down.
We're giving away,
What do we have? Tell us.
yes.
Oh,
We can give away more stuff.
I just have two things.
Okay,
Yeah.
we can give away
We're
4.
gonna do a shirt now. Two. Yeah.
Okay.
Take
so-
it.
Oh, yeah,
There's-
sorry. Yeah.
This is
Obviously, door prize will roll something.
I only have
else.
these two, but what did you said you
Oh,
had?
we will have a shirt you can choose from.
Okay.
A Rock Prairie shirt, a Rock Prairie tumbler, or either of these
Yes,
two.
10%
prizes.
off coupon to Texas Roadhouse, or 2 $5 cold cash, and 2 free chips and queso cards from Willie's Grill and Ice House.
Well, I can tell you, my son passes by the tumblers every day.
We will get that.
We will get that for you. Okay.
Thank
All
you.
right. Kinsey, can you pick a number? Not 12 from 1 to 24. 6. Okay. Donna Beavers. Okay, sure. You really want to show Donna
You want to
Beavers.
go tell her what size?
Yes. Okay, medium. She helped me with our t-shirt
Medium
design.
shirt.
Yes,
you did.
this upcoming school year. Okay, what? You can pick the next number, not from 6 or 12. 3. Miss McMurray.
Woohoo.
Yeah.
I want a Rock Prairie tumbler.
Well, that's
It's gone.
that's odd. Yeah.
It was just one.
But you can buy one for $10.
And how much are the shirts?
I think they're 5. 5.
So there's extra shirts too if you aren't.
Last year.
Last
Yes,
year.
last year.
Yes.
So it's really just a marketing ploy.
That wasn't meant
You get the
Okay,
whole
pick a
thing.
number, Miss McMurray.
Yep,
Okay.
Last one.
14.
14. Suma Sandrama, and I'm sorry if oh, there we go. I butchered your name. I will tell you my 6-year-old can pronounce it, but he would tell me that I would be wrong.
I hope you enjoy Texas Roadhouse.
All right. So yeah, I think that is it. And thank you all for coming. If you have any questions, we will be up here. If you are interested in volunteering, please let me know and I will highlight your name. Thank you.
Get a
Good night.
star and then chase after you.
And if they're watching later, the recording,
Yeah.
and they want to
Yes.
help, who can they contact?
They can contact me, and that is rockprairieinfo@gmail.com.
rockprairieinfo@gmail.com. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you.